guys. So we're gonna read a little bit about historic costume as a source of design from dress selection and design. To omit the pageant of historic costume as a source of inspiration for present fashions would be to omit the richest available treasury of costume ideas. Without a knowledge of the past, how can we know that what we develop today is original? A thoughtful study of historic dress reveals that most of our costume silhouettes and line arrangements have been tried before, since we know that the human figure changes little from century to century and that structural lines must always be placed to mold fabric to the figure. Newness consists primarily in a fresh viewpoint and an interpretation of past design key to the tempo of the present. Endless line combinations constantly give fashions new aspects. All historic periods are not equally fertile sources of creative design. You've discovered already that those periods in which clothing distorts or muffles the body hold little inspiration for us today, yet no period can be ruled out totally. With the advantage of hindsight, designers may use things from the most awkward periods, selecting and adapting only the best, thus avoiding the awkwardness. Graceful back drapery inspired by the clumsy bustles of the 1870s is a case in point. Using dress, old or new, as a source of design is generally more difficult than using architecture or nature, which we learned about previously. Although at first thought this would seem unlikely, but it is difficult to avoid copying a period dress too closely. An unoriginal copy of a fichu draped or panniered Martha Washington gown is neither smart nor suitable for our time. Historical men's costumes often motivate us more than women's, for the pitfall of copying is easier to avoid. The cut of a dandy's coat and the armor plate of a medieval knight suggests the smart, direct lines that today's women demand in their clothes. And source material is easily obtained. Portraits of famous persons in art galleries, costumes displayed in museums, books with historic costume plates in libraries, and clippings saved from magazines all furnish a wealth of costume source material. A selected list of literary sources is given. In employing historic costume as a source, follow the same procedure used for other sources. Try to capture the feeling and the suggestion of the source offers for cut. Avoid a literal copy or the characteristics that may stamp the design as belonging to the past or as being more suitable for a man than a woman. So try to capture the feeling and the suggestion, rather than exactly. So here it's showing the inspiration of an armor plate, which is put on a wool dress. And the inspiration of this, it says directoire greatcoat suggested the cut of this linen dress. So there are different ways to incorporate. An unusual collar from medieval cloak full, so those are incorporated into the collar, and then you have ancient Egypt influence of the draping going on. So yeah, it's not really important if it's male or female. The ideas are the same. The collars, the sleeves, yokes, what have you. It's pretty much the same ideas regardless. So that's the idea. So we're supposed to find some kind of historical costume predating from today, and use the influence, any interesting elements into our present day. So thank you guys. My page is facebook.com/outplay, and so we're probably just gonna look and see if we can find something. If we can find something. This is my skirt. Very poof roughly. If we can find something, most likely from magazines or something. So we'll see. Or books. I don't think magazines are gonna have these old costumes. Really. So I'll see y'all later.